Ephesians 4:32. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. Good day, everyone. I am going over next door to the house. There's nobody there. Looking for a couple things. Honestly, one of the things might be under my bed in my pile, in my thing of clothes that's under there. But it'll be faster just to check if it's over here in Josh's closet, where a few of my things still are. Plus, I want to get my hat. Tonight I'm going to see Impact Wrestling with Jesse. Psyched about it, but last time I was there, they gave everyone a Impact Wrestling t-shirt, and I haven't worn it yet. So I want to, and my Nexus hat, which has a big N on it, and so I'm gonna check for it in here. Alright, mission accomplished. That did not take very long at all. I'll go back next door, gotta get my laundry done, and get a shower still. So I'm here at Universal Studios, just outside the gate. Jesse has a annual pass that he hasn't activated yet, so he's activating that while he's here, so that he can get free parking every time he comes after this. And then we're gonna head over to the Blue Man Group stage or building where they have everyone lined up for Impact Wrestling TNA, and should be fun. I got my Impact shirt, although it's an old, out-of-date one. I got my Nexus hat, wrestling related, and I'm excited. Should be fun. I'm here. That was cool. That was a lot of fun, and that laugh came out of nowhere right when I started recording. Yeah, so they filmed 2 episodes, and they'll be on in June. So I'll be keeping my eyes out for those. And I think we were pretty prominent. We were right in the front row of the stadium seating, not the very front section, but still pretty good. So I'll keep an eye out for. There was one thing that was acknowledged that happened the previous week, so I should have a heads up if I keep watching the show. So that'd be good. Well, I had a blast tonight. Feeling really tired now, really drained, doing a lot of yelling. Well, we stood around in the sun for a little while, outside waiting to get in, a little longer than we anticipated. Turns out, number one, we didn't have to get there quite as early as we did, and number two, they didn't open the doors as early as they said. So they said they were going to open the doors at 6 o'clock. So we got there at 5, figured an hour, and then go in. They didn't open the doors till like 6:45. So we got there for a while, kind of tired of standing around in the heat. Go in there. They have a single tag team match for their overseas show, their around the world international show, Explosion. Just one match, and then they start the show. And they recorded 2 episodes, so we saw a few people more than once in different capacities because of the 2 different episodes. All in all, a good couple of shows, a couple of episodes. If I've done my math correctly, Friday had one live episode. And the math seems to be there. There's just something missing. So one live episode on Friday, and then this last Friday, and then Saturday saw them tape 2 episodes. So that's gonna be this upcoming Friday and the following Friday. Then Sunday saw them film 2 more episodes, which is gonna be the Friday after that and the Friday after that. And then tonight, when we went, saw them tape 2 more episodes, which is going to be, if I do my math right, June 12th and June 19th. And you'll see me and Jesse. We weren't down on the floor right behind the barricade. We were in the front row of the raised up seats, seemingly right on par and level with the cameras that were set up across the way. They had 2 cameras, one slightly higher than the other one. I think it's more of a wide shot and a close-up for those 2 camera differences. There were 3 cameras held by 3 cameramen that roamed around the ring. And there was one crane and they also went up the ramp and looked up that way. And then there was one camera up on a crane. So yeah, they tried to amp us up. They tried to say, hey, make sure you're being loud. Took me a little while to get into the swing of it before I became comfortable with yelling loudly, certain chants and things, trying to get the excitement going. They said certain people who are loud enough would be able to go backstage. Never got picked for that, but did my best anyways. It was especially funny when this one wrestler named Jesse Goddard came out, because I was with my friend Jesse, and he spells his name like most guys spell Jesse, Jesse, whereas this guy, who was on Tough Enough, not Tough Enough, that's a WWE thing that I just heard about on TV, again, after knowing about it, never mind, he was on Big Brother, apparently, once. So anyway, he comes out, and he spells it with an I, Jesse. And so Jesse was going crazy the whole time, yelling at him. He's like, "You're not spelling your name right. That's a girl's name." Things like that. And it was just hilarious to see how far the intensity level that Jesse was coming up with during this match with this other guy named Jesse. It was all in all very entertaining. We found these little loopholes and things that didn't make sense. Like, for example, this knockouts segment, that's the women wrestlers. Someone came out, said that she was being overlooked all the time, and she was sick of people. She was just trying to do her job and follow the rules. And so they had recently started seeing one of the women wrestlers who had been fired a few months ago start coming back. The first time she came back was on the Friday live show, which I saw on TV. The episodes we saw were, again, about a month in the future. So it was tough to figure out certain storylines and how they developed, because I haven't seen them develop. Anyways, apparently this wrestler, Velvet Sky, has been coming out every week and coming into the ring and threatening or whatever. I don't know what it is. But what happened was, so she comes out because she calls for her, and there she is. She comes out. She gets in the ring, which, again, if she's not under contract, she shouldn't be allowed in the ring. Security should be stopping her. But she gets in the ring, stands up, and the other woman wrestler, Madison Rayne, slaps her in the face, and so she hits her back, and Madison Rayne goes down like a ton of bricks. Then Angelina Love, former tag team partner and good friend of Velvet Sky, is the bad guy in the situation also, comes out with some of her own security, and they gonna escort Velvet Sky out of the ring. But so they handcuff her and they're bringing her out, and then Angelina Love wants to slap her. So Angelina Love slaps her. Then they take Velvet Sky away, And she goes up and she starts the na 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 hey hey goodbye song, whatever. And we're going with it because I don't know, it's fun to do when you get the chance. And then these two security guards come out and they're like, "You just slapped a fan," because she's not under contract, and um, so now we have to take you away. And so they take her away, and we start singing na 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 hey hey goodbye again, even louder. Everyone's singing it now because they're happy because she's one of the bad guys. So then me and my friend Jesse just start calling out the fact that Madison Rain's just laying on the side of the ring, and we're like, security, she hit the fan too, and things like that. And then I said, no, she said she was constantly being overlooked. Looks like they're overlooking her in this regard too. And anyway, most of you don't care about that. I just thought that was funny, so I thought I'd share that one little tidbit. We saw lots of good matches and story being told. Again, some of it didn't make sense to us. It was apparently Destination X, which has significance, although I wasn't made aware of it beforehand, so I had to figure that out on the fly in the middle of what was going on with something that happened. And really, if you don't follow TNA Wrestling, you wouldn't know what that was all about anyways, so I'm not going to go into details about that. Just know I had a blast, and you saw a little bit of it. And it's just fun to go stuff like that, because it's like you're going to a show, an exciting show with showmanship and fan interaction, and so you have a blast because you're interacting with what's going on. And you might not like the wrestling or the violence in the ring or whatever, but being there is just really cool. And that is me doing my best to emphasize to you why I enjoy it, I guess. So I got home and I pulled up Monday Night Raw because WWE Raw is on live on Mondays. So while I was at 2 episodes being taped for the future in TNA, the other company's having their big live show. So I'm out there now watching it, and I'm like fading, kind of falling asleep off and on. So I decided to come here and get this vlog processing, so that I can go out there, eat a banana, watch the rest of the show, and get in bed. And also finish my laundry because I still have my whites in the dryer. So I'm going to do all that, but I wanted to get this taken care of. So this vlog, once again, turned into a little bit of a long stretch with me talking at the end for 9 minutes, which I did not think I was going to do. Oh well, I got excited and decided to explain a couple of things that happened. You guys just keep watching. And so day 601 has come to an end, so I'm going to say good night, everybody. Hope you had a great day, because I sure did. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.